Sandali lang sir. Pati nga no?
Pataan lang. Para na eh.
Masusing kasi natin prosecution
Kayo ba'y satisfied sa ano? Nangyayari sa pa?
siya napaglat sa nagkaroon ng kanya-kanyang paliwanagan at ako naman makaturang tao para biglang halaga rin yung palig magkakaroon palig siya.
Well, ang masasabi ko sa ating mga kababayan,
Kaliwa ng hotel.
nagsubmit si Hubert Webb ng 20 testigo. Pero kasi dalawa hindi dumating eh. Pero yung sa ito kinilasify ko na agad eh. 5 ay mga kamag-anak ni Hubert Webb o kamag-anak ng pamilya ng mga Webb. 5 ay mga empleyado nakatira sa Rich Tower. At yung 10 ay mga kaibigan at mga neighbor. Ibig lang sabihin ito ay hindi mahina siya. Pagkat ito ay mga tinatawag natin mga bias, mga martial witnesses. At kung ihahambing mo ito sa mga testigo ni Alparo, ay 2 katulong na wala naman dahilan dahil para sumumpa ng sinabi nila sa NBI at sa prosecution. Itong numero na ito ay baliwala. I don't think it will accept or overcome the sinasabi na kailangan ng probable cause para yung kaso ay galing sa husgado.
What about the affidavit from the US?
Wala ang affidavit sa US kaya pinu-question yan sapagkat kapag hindi sinumpa dito yan, parang ano yan, papel na lang yan. Hindi mo magagamit na para maging ebidensya. At yun nga sinasabi ni Kumpanyero Renny, di ba? Humihingi siya ng understanding daw. Kaya sa criminal law, walang understanding. Kailangan dito, magdala ka ng ebidensya, magipakita mo yung tao. Sapagkat kung ganyan, hindi ko takot-takot na pinilada ng mga certification sa Amerika ang papayagan natin. At paano natin malalaman kung yan ay mga nagsasabi ng mga katutukan.
Tuwis ka kami, tuwis! Tuwis mo, Tony!
Isang kopi lang. Ha? Relative, friends and neighbors. Tapos mga empleyado. Yun. Tatlong kategory. Relative, friends and neighbors. Tapos mga empleyado.
Hindi pa nila nababasa yung affidavit. Unang-una, alam nila yung isang testigo namin, si Mr. Aragon, kamag-anak ng the late Director Aragon, who was sworn under oath
was made very serious search. Number one, kasama sila ni Hubert. Number two, pinag-uusapan siya sa kanyang kamag-anak. Kaya sana magpadalos-dalos dahil kailangan kasi pag tumanggap ka ng maraming dokumento, napasanin sa muli. Kaya pag nagkomentaryo pa mo ka, ang magiging isa ko, kung ikaw ay literate, illiterate. If at any time in the future they find themselves in trouble and they need someone, sana maalala ako at tutulungan ko sila. Hindi, pero ang sakyan.
Mga birthday ko.
There is that's on April.
Ano ba yan? Seven, 4, okay. Okay na ito, amin na ito, ha?
Receive na.
Okay. Sige, close up. Right, sandali ngayon, ha? As we have to furnish all the councils. We only have how many?
10 copies.
10 copies. So we'll be furnishing the councils with all the copies of these documents presented to us by the NBI this afternoon at exactly 3:50.
So what are the documents?
The following are the documents presented by the NBI to the panel of prosecutors in compliance with the order. Number 1, letters dated July 6, 1993 and June 8, 1995 from Robert L. Hefner, Legal Attaché, U.S. Embassy, admission of Respondent Webb to the U.S. Laboratory report number SN-91-17 of Dr. Prospero Cabanayan, NBI Medical Legal Officer. Photographs of fingerprints lifted from the Vizconde residence taken during the investigation of the instant case by this bureau, the National Bureau of Investigation. List of names of 135 suspects investigated by the National Bureau of Investigation. the sworn statement of Jessica Alfaro, dated April 28, 1995. This is the first sworn statement referred to by the councils during the preliminary investigation.
Only second. Wala, nandun na ang second. Nasa
We have
original.
furnished the councils with the second statement.
This is the only affidavit that they were asking to be produced. The second affidavit, 28th day of April 1995.
Para hindi na kayo magsisirok, basahin nyo na lang. Para hindi na kayo magsisirok.
It is manifested further that when Alfaro executed his sworn statement on 28 April 1995, she was still holding back vital information due to natural reactions of mistrust. However, in her sworn statement on 22 May 1985, executed with the assistance of her counsel before attorneys Arturo Figueras and Pedro Rivera, Alfaro narrated everything she knew, including the participation of Peter Estrada, her former boyfriend, Michael Gatchalian, a distant relative, and the other suspects, namely Hubert Webb, Artemio Dong Ventura, Antonio Tony Boy Lijano, Miguel Rodriguez, Joey Pilar, and
Yung sinabi niyo isang statement ni Byong na taken by NBI.
wala naman. Isa lang naman ang statement ni Byong eh. Yung sinasabi na statement, other statement of Byong, they might have been speculating na napuna ng second statement. But there was no other statement given by Byong before the NBI.
So ano pa yung hindi niyo nakasama sa
Ah,
sa DOJ?
Actually, we have submitted all documents we have in our possession. Yung hinihingi nila other statements of other persons investigated na isubmit na namin last June 30.
So how about yung mga NBI agents na makakawal ng kaso, yung list ng mga pangalan nila, binigay niyo rin sa
Well, isa yun na hindi namin sinabit kasi by reason of security and because it is also reason of confidential at saka it might undermine the work of, undercover work of our agents kung ma-establish kaagad ng kanilang mga pangalan dahil mahirap naman na open sila sa pressure or harassment.
Sa bali ilan yan, sir?
Anyway, kung halimbawa may kailangan sila na testify later on, they can be issued subpoenas.
It's not important to name these people, no? They have careers of their own. It might turn out that they are innocent, so I might destroy their careers. In fairness to these people, I don't want to name names. Now, if I have to impose the penalty and their name, then that's the time.
But you earlier said that you would eventually divulge who they are.
Yes, when I have to punish them already.
Ngayon, may investigation ba sa kanila?
Wala pa yung formal na putting things in print, no? Parang mga pa-oral-oral na pagtanong-tanong pa lang yan. Parang preliminaries pa sa investigation.
Sino ang gumagawa nitong preliminary investigation?
Meron kaming internal inspection dito. Plus other people who will assist.
So if ever, how far would you punish them?
Depends. Depends on the gravity of the offense. So while it could be, sabihin na lang natin na leakage of information, but the information turned out to be public now, it could be a minimal offense of maybe violation of simple office regulations.
So what
Nakawish nyo ngayon, sir?
Alam mo, wala naman tayong hinahangad na o hinihiling. Mahal ba kundi sana magkaroon ng manaigang tunay na katarungan dito sa paghanap ko ng justice for my loved ones. Yun lamang at wala namang akong higit pang hihilingin. Siguro with your support, the media especially, ako ay nagpapasalamat pagkat kayo ay nakatunghay dito sa kaso ko at siguro kayo nalalang. Ito, ipinaglalaban natin hindi alang-alang sa pamilya ko lang kundi sa kasapitan ng ating mga minamahal sa buhay pagkat hindi natin tayo nakakasiguro na hindi mangyayari sa atin to na ayaw namin mangyari sana kahit kanina pa mang Pilipino na nanirahan dito sa Pilipinas.
So itong kaarawan nyo sir, meron kaming balita na tila yata humihina yung kaso ng Vizconde sir.
Alam mo, ito siguro parte lang ng tinatawag nating media blast. Basta nasa husgado yan, it's for the prosecution to appreciate the evidences presented to them. No? At this time, there are four panel of prosecutor who are reviewing the evidences presented in their departments. No? Ikang kaluwagan ng loob ko na pagkat at least nagkaroon na ng at least mabubuksan na itong kaso ko. No? After 4 years na hindi natin sukat akalain pero sa kapangyarihan siguro sa itaas binigay yung nararapat lang sa kaso ko kung kaya't ngayong kaarawan ko bagaman at malungkot gunitain pagkat ito ay napapatin sa kaarawan ng libing ng pamilya ko. May 4 na taon na ngayon nakakaraan kaya't hindi ko masasabing masaya birthday ko pero at least sa tarong events in my case masaya na rin ako.
Hindi ba kayo nagtataka na hanggang ngayon doon sa ebidensya nila walang pumapatay sa asawa ninyo? Sino pumatay?
Kaya
hindi ba kayo nagtatanong sa investigator bakit hindi nila maituro kung sino pumatay sa asawa niyo?
Siguro walang maaaring ayan ilalabas na lang siguro nila sa hukuman sa proper court if this will be filed in court. That's the time perhaps that they'll present the witnesses. Kasi as of now, maraming mga testigo na rin siguro hindi nila lang inihayag. Pagkat kung makakabuti siguro sa kaso, para naman ay hindi ma-antagonize ang kabilang panig. Siguro sa tama lang yung ginagawa nila.
The counsel for Hubert, Attorney Aguirre, filed a motion for the production of the originals, the carbon originals, and move for an extension of time, 10 more days for the filing of the counter affidavits. Now, in that motion, they furnished the NBI with a copy of the motion. We also furnished the NBI with a copy of the motion with instructions to file their comments today, anytime. Today or this afternoon. I'll call the panel to a meeting, then we'll come up with a resolution. This afternoon. Yeah.
Sir, paano comment mo dun sa yung Alfaro should be included as among the respondents according to Sagisa because she appears to be the...
Well, you know, that should be settled in the resolution itself.
Pero sabi ng NBI, it's up to you daw, to the prosecution.
Well, yes, that's true. It's addressed to the panel, and we will decide that issue in the resolution of this case. After the parties have already, after the termination of the preliminary investigation, we will resolve the case as soon as possible. As I said, within 60 days, we'll try to wrap up the preliminary investigation.
So, do we go to your office? Yeah.
It might because if Attorney Massacre will not be able to express Jessica's word that Attorney Massacre was not present during the execution of the first sworn statement. Kung hindi, any statement, sworn statement without the assistance of counsel, if it's admissible, then we can use it for any legal purpose.
See, magkadal ba ito? As lawyers, don't you talk to each other? Hindi na nag-out.
Actually, kausap na kami itong pangalan mo sa akin. So, I think I met him sa mga 6 or 8 months ago. So, yung lahat ng polling card ko, pinagalagyan ng lahat ng kami. I asked my secretary to, I think, he's no longer at this place. Buying of the bicycle and the car. His bicycle is the falsified.
Aling radio tour siya? Saan yan? Saan office na Makati? August 28, 1992. Yung original nito nasa?
It's with the Webbs. Kasi so, kahapon, tapos po natin ngayong today. This is the first time that this was found. In other words, you could not antedate or you could not to produce, I think, the check. Besides, even if we could not produce the check, I'm sure the bank has a... So, if Hubert left around less than 3 weeks before he left on March 9, 21, then he must have used the unused portion or the portion for going back. Ang ibig bang sabihin niyan Hubert, instead of using the unused portion, perfect alibi na for ipapatayin niya si Carmela on June 30, 1991.
Developments dito is aside from the certification na binigay ni Robert F. to Mayor, to Director Lim and Director Velasco, meron naman nagsasabi ngayon on the side of the BI, the Bureau of Immigration, na wala naman daw record na umalis si Hubert.
From the Philippines?
Yeah.
The Bureau of Immigration is claiming that their records are intact. So, in other words, they want to make it appear that as an agency of the government, they've been faithfully complying with all what's incumbent upon them. Para nilang pinangalandakan na talagang topsy-turvy yung records nila. Why? Because according to them, and they certified to the fact that Hubert arrived in the Philippines on October 27, 1992. But they do not have any record of departure. Kung sino may kasalanan nun? Kasalanan ba ni Hubert yun? Ang may kasalanan, Bureau of Immigration, because the record's not complete. He could not have been in America without leaving the Philippines. Bakit wala silang record? Tapos sasabihin nila na kumpletong record sila.
No oras ka ba?
Madami.
Kaya madaling i-dissolve. Sa harap ako ng video, live video.
After a long 4 years of seeking justice for my loved ones, Jessica's Alfaro Sarpes, just to tell what he has seen or his witness on June 30, 1991. So now that my case is now filed in court, medyo ako naniniwala sa kaso ko na iikot ang tunay na gulong ng hustisya sa pagkakataong ito. No?
Sa pagkakataon ito, sa tingin niyo po ba, o at least sa pagdinig ng kaso, lalabas ang katotohanan?
Sa aking palagay at ako naman malakas ang paniniwala ko na si Judge Tolentino will be fairly and honestly and sincerely try this case, no? Kaya I will be respecting her findings after the presentation of evidence by both the prosecution and defense.
Sir, I think hindi pa ito masyadong na-ask sa inyo. Pero how do you feel about these suspects who maintain their innocence?
Well, alam mo, mahirap nating masabi yan, pero just that for the accused to present, after presenting their evidence, for the judge to appreciate whatever it is. No? If the judge will be convinced that they were really the ones responsible, then we should respect her findings.
Wala ko kayong personal na pag-feelings or you're
But for sure, I know that medyo itong mga accused sa kaso ko, talagang may kutob din ako na malamang sila may kagagawa nito. Even ever since I did my own investigation just to come up na these people were being also part of that investigation. No? Only kasi at that time, as I understand, hindi man lang na-imbestigahan yung mga taon to. Which yun nga ang concern ko lang. They used to investigate more than 200 people, and yet these names which I gave them at least for them to investigate. Hindi naman ang tao ngayon imbestigahan na akusado na. No? Everybody has the right to at least recommend investigation. Yun lang naman ang
This prosecutor. All right, Mr. Mercader, produce the signed affidavit that you have. Isn't that a delay, Your Honor? So that is why, Your Honor, we are filing this motion to intervene to see to it that in fact no delay. We submit, Your Honor.
May I delay? This is a question of suppressing evidence. The agency is supposed to go after the truth and administer justice. Misled our people, misled the family into the supposed hurt by our efforts to have it produced. We have been assured, I think I heard, yes, counsel for Attorney Mercader that he is coming. So, I mean, what is this? That it is being brought is a sin in a system that believes in the rule of law. So I believe that, well, incidentally, maybe Mr. Record, I know the presence here of law.
Because delay. And that is why when he came, I was arguing about delay, that there would be no delay.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Recess.
I will accept witness. All right, number 7.
Pwede rin dispositive?
I'm sorry,